Sharp Game here, coming at you with another episode from ChooseYourRelationships.com, author of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. And in this video, I'm going to talk about how to have women chase you, how to become the hunted instead of the hunter. How to become the hunted instead of the hunter. How to have people chase you instead of being focused on chasing women all the time. Yeah. I created a whole program about this. I wrote my first book. Let's get it on. Let's get it. My first book was all about having women chase you. A Chicken's Guide to Having Women Beg for You, Sex, Lust, and Lies. It's on Amazon.com. My whole first book, that's what it was all about, how to have women chase you. Really. You know, the whole concept of my first book was all about having women chase you. It was all about focus on building yourself up to an extent where it's like, you know, you find a way to create your passion, purpose, and focus on attaining your goals in life. And what's going to happen after a while, when you're out into the world, living your life, experiencing your truth, women aren't going to be able to resist being around you. Now, you're not going to be able to get them all, but I'm saying a large percentage of them you're going to be able to get effortless. You won't have to communicate, you won't have to negotiate, or you won't have to take girls out to eat all the time, spending money, all that extra stuff. You won't have to do all that. Because you know why? Because the only women that's going to be around you are going to be the ones that's really feeling you. The one that's going to really be into you at a core level. All the stuff on the surface is cool. Cars, clothes, house, job. That's like icing on the cake. But I'm talking about the women that's really down with you. They're going to be in your circle. A good example of this is the athletes, entertainers. Let's take somebody like Prince, Michael Jackson. Regardless of what you might think about them, take somebody like Prince. Forget about Michael Jackson. But you can put Michael Jackson in there if you want. But let's use Prince, for example. Prince never had to ask for the pussy. He never had to ask for a woman for anything. He never had to think about that for a second. I think he died, he was like 55, whatever. But he never had to ask a woman for anything. They just volunteered. Take me home with you. Yeah, that's almost unheard of in American society for most guys. That's like a dream. That's like guys don't believe. There's a large percentage of guys don't believe some guys live like that. So these guys, they found something that they love to do. Get on stage, perform, be an entertainer, be an athlete, football, basketball, golf, tennis, started a business, created an empire, started I don't care what it is. These guys found something that they found some type of ambition that drove them, something that gave them something that they were passionate about, and it became a part of them. And it's like, that's all they do. That's all they know. And then you look around, all the women are around them. People want to be close to them. They want to be around them. A large percentage of these women, they don't even know what to do with them. But they say, I don't know. I really don't know what's up with this guy, but whatever he's doing, I want to be a part of it. Just like that. They might think he's a weirdo, but they're going home with this weirdo. This shit happens like all the time. And you got certain women out here that say, oh, I would never be with a black guy. I would never be with a weirdo. I would never be with a guy that's from where he's from. Yeah, right. Those are the first women that's going to jump in. Now, you have a lot of women that will put on a good face up front. They put on a mask up front. But behind the scenes, they're doing something else. Totally different. Hollywood is a good example of that. These women walk on the red carpet with these guys, and it's like they're not even dating these guys. Behind the scenes, they're doing something else totally different. And guys do the same thing too in Hollywood. So people know how to put on a good face. It's a facade. It's a frame. It's a persona. They sell you a dream. Like the movies. But behind the scenes, we don't really know any of these actors and entertainers. We don't really know how they really get down behind the scenes. We really don't know. We only know as much as they put out and shared in the world. That's it. Really. What's up, Ornell? What's up, Zoe? I like the stream guys. The stream guys. Who are the stream guys? Who that? Yeah, we only know as much as people willing to share, basically. What's up? That's why the best thing you can do is focus on yourself. I like your stream. Oh, yeah, appreciate it, man. I'm happy you like it. The best thing you can do is work on yourself. That's it. And let the chips fall where it be. Really. That's what my whole concept of my first book was about. And a lot of people that read my first book, I think they missed the point, the whole concept of it. Whole concept of it, my first book was just, hey, focus on you. What are your goals? Where you going in life? I mean, it takes time to get there. It takes time to figure that out. It doesn't happen overnight. But whenever you find it, 80% of your time should be towards your goals, your ambitions, your dreams, whatever inspires you. But most of the guys, they're doing the opposite. They're hustling backwards. 80% of their time is spent trying to impress women, trying to get her to like you, trying to make her happy. And it doesn't work. It doesn't work, man. Because you can't make nobody happy. You can't make nobody else happy. Happiness is an inside job. And then a couple years go by, a couple months go by, and you're looking around, you're like, I'm not where I want to be in life because I wasted 5, 10 years, 5, 10, 15 years. And majority of my time was just focused on women. But I never really found anything I was passionate about. I never got my money right. You know, most guys never even chase money. Try chasing some money, see what happens. You know? And it doesn't work out. It doesn't work that way. You lose money chasing women, but you never lose women chasing money. Exactly, Zoe. Exactly. If you're achieving your goals, on your way to achieving your goals, you're never going to run out of women chasing you. Never. It's always going to be women coming through the pipeline. You got that from the movie. What movie? Yeah. You're never going to have, look, you can go all around this world, all around this planet. If you're on your purpose, if you find something that you're passionate about, people are willing to pay for it, you're never going to be without women chasing you. It's not going to happen. Women come by default. That must have been a damn good movie. Chris Rock, I think I love my wife. Oh, yeah, that was that was a show too, right? And that was a show and a movie? Or maybe it was just a show. I don't know. Maybe it was both. I don't remember. But I think I remember seeing the movie, though. That was a movie? Okay. Yeah, I remember seeing it. Yeah. They go hand in hand. Success and money go hand in hand. Money is just a scorecard. That's all it is. Money is just a tool. It gives you options. But see, if the money goes away, you can always get the money back because you always have the skills. It's all about having a certain skill set. See, if you got the skills, you can always pay the bills. They go hand in hand as well. Well, most women are just look at this point. Most women are just distractions at this point. We just got to be honest with that when it comes to that. It's just distractions at this point. You got to realize women today are not the way they used to be 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago. This is a different environment and a different society that we live in today with different laws and public policies. See, the environment shapes people's behavior. You got to keep that in mind. This society today is not the same society it was 20, 30 years ago. When your mom or your grandparents and your great-grandparents was growing up. The women today aren't even half of what your mom or your grandmother or your grandparents was. And that's just what it is. And I'm not against women. I'm just calling it for what it is. They're just not built like that. They're not raised like that. So whatever woman you decide to get with, if you want to, it's going to be a work in progress. That's just what it is. She ain't going to be like your mom or your grandmother or your grandparents, not walking through the door. She's going to be a work in progress. All of us are a work in progress, but women especially are a work in progress. It's just so much confusion out here. You got women out here they don't like how they look. I mean, they don't like how their hair is. They don't like how their body is. They don't like how their face look. I mean, they don't like themselves. So if you don't like yourself, why you expect me to like you? So you got to deal with that. You have people, they have an identity crisis. So I can go on, but if you have an identity crisis, if you don't like who you see when you look in the mirror, you got some problems. No, you don't need to control no woman to have no successful relationship. No, not at all. Actually, man, I think I'm the opposite. I'm the exact opposite. See, here's my philosophy. So I have an open door policy. A woman is never stuck with me at all. She can leave anytime she wants. Period. This goes for anybody, male or female. They can leave anytime they want. If you gotta go, take care. But when you leave, you can't come back. Can't come back when you leave. I don't play that. You leave, go out and test the waters, then come back later and be like, it's hard out there. It's not what I thought it was. Can you forgive me? Can I come back? Oh, hell no. No, I don't play that. If you leave, I shut the door behind you. That's the end of that chapter. That's it. And when they leave, which women have left, when they leave, they always want to come back. That's 97% want to come back. They know they made a mistake. They know they made a mistake, but you can't come back. Hey, I'll eat breakfast with you. I'll have dinner with you from time to time. But you can't come back. We ain't gonna be spending a lot of time together doing none of that. No. Nope. And you can't come over either. Nope. That's it. That's the end of that. So that's my philosophy. I have open door policy, man. Because number one, I don't got time trying to be controlling anybody but myself. Yeah, how to make women chase you. What about it? Well, you don't think that's possible? If you don't think that's possible, look at some of these athletes and entertainers. Let's take this down to a lower level. Take the most take somebody in your town where you live at. Some guy it's a guy in your town. I don't give a damn where you live at. You can live in backwoods of Alabama. I don't care where you live at. Some guy in your town got some influence and got some clout in your town. And all the women know who he is. And he's a very likable guy. In your town, I don't care where you live at. There's men and women in your town that got clout, got influence, got pulled. And they're not chasing anybody. They're not chasing no woman. They're not chasing no man. So why is that? That's the question I'm asking you. No, it starts before money. Man came before the money. It starts before money. Money is just a byproduct of that. It's who you become first before the money. Because so here's the deal. Now, a lot of these guys, they go broke. A lot of these athletes go broke. A couple times they go broke. And they get the money back tenfold. So it has to be something about them that's much bigger than just the money. Yeah, personality is a part of it. A big part of it. Because I know some guys that don't got no money and they're still bagging women. And they're not on the corner. They're not out in the street. So it ain't just the money. I know guys, you know what's so funny? I know guys that's damn near crippled that's bagging women. I know a guy that's in the wheelchair that's bagging women. He in a wheelchair, got one leg in a wheelchair, and he's bagging women. Well, looks help. Hey, looks do help. I mean, when you first meet somebody, all you know about them is how they look. Now, some people will say, hey, you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but hey, that's all we got in the beginning. I mean, if I'm sitting down at the bar or at the restaurant or at an event, I look over at you, I'm like, oh, okay, that's a nice looking woman or whatever, So I'm going to go get up and go talk to her or try to get her attention to come to me, well, whatever. But initially, that's all we got is looks. So if someone said looks don't matter, that's a bunch of BS. Now, long-term, looks don't matter that much long-term. But initially, looks do matter. Or if you want to have a one-night stand, looks do matter. That's just what it is. I mean, we've been conditioned to be this way. This didn't happen like you don't wake up one day and say, "Hey, I'm gonna go and find a girl that I like with nice breasts and nice butt, nice ass." No, we don't work like that. We've been conditioned to be this way. You got the media, you got the movies, you got the commercials, you got the banners, marketing and advertising, magazines. That's how us guys, that's how we think the way we think about women. Because what we see, we tend to want. We want to touch it. We want to feel it. That's how it works. No, you're not hopeless. No. You can work on yourself. I look at it like this. You never should depend on one thing. Never. Never depend on your looks. Never depend on your money. Never depend on your status. Don't try to have multiple tools in your toolbox, so to speak. If you don't like how you look, you can work on that. You can dress better. You can change your hairstyle. You can get change your whole wardrobe if you want. If your money ain't the way you want to, you can work on that too. That's it, really. When it comes to status, there's a lot of different ways you can do that. You can start a business, partner with other people, invest with them. Really, that's how that works. Some people go in the military. That's above status. But, military is not for everybody, But, yeah, you have high status if you're in the military. Yeah, best thing you can do, man. And this is an ongoing thing, by the way. Class is never out. There's no breaks. No breaks. There's no break when it comes to building yourself. This is an ongoing process for the rest of your life. There's no recess. That's the thing. Everybody think they're going to college, going to class, and once they graduate, that's it. No breaks. No days off. No days off. I remember Bill Belichick, the coach for New England Patriots, said that, not the last Super Bowl, but the Super Bowl before that, the one they won. He said that in the parade, no days off. And a lot of people, I think the message went over a lot of people's heads. They didn't know what he was talking about when he said that. But that was one of the realest shit I ever heard him said. Period. I have a cousin and two friends in the military, and they told me women are Buffets. What do you mean by that? What branch is he in? What branch? Yeah, what? I don't know what that really means. You got to clarify that. Army, Golden Corral Muffins. Oh, well, I don't know much about the Army. So, I didn't go in the Army. So I can't speak about it. I was in the Navy. I can't speak about being in the Army. Yeah. Being the train going where the women wants to go. Robert Johnson. What do you mean by that? Being the train going where the women wants to go. Why would you want to do that? Why you? Why do? Why you? Why you can't be the train and have the women follow you? That was the whole purpose of me doing this video. That was the whole purpose of me writing my first book. To show people, guys mainly, that you don't have to chase women. You can have them do most of the chasing. How's the dating market in ATL? I always hear that women are easier because of the gay man. I don't know if there's a lot of gay guys here, no doubt about it. There's a lot of guys that's in the closet here. There's more guys in the closet here than guys are just openly gay. But yeah, I think for most guys, it's a numbers game. You know, it's gonna be easy because it's like shooting fish in a barrel. There's so many women, they have so many options. So, you know, you can pretty much find anything you want here, basically. So I don't really hear a lot of guys complaining here very much. I live here in Atlanta too. A lot of women here. Yeah, there's a lot of women here, Hassan. It is. You can find you find anything you want here. Basically. Really. Where do you go to get women if you don't drink and are low on cash? I'm in you in LA? I don't know. I never lived in LA, man. I don't know. That's hard to say. I don't know what I do. I usually focus on my own hobbies, man. You know, that's what I usually do. That's what I did early when I was in my 20s. I started going to conferences and seminars and stuff like that. I just started learning stuff. And then you meet people wherever you at. That's what I did. So I had to travel mostly, but they didn't have that stuff at the time where I live. They had no conferences at the time where I live. At least not the ones that I wanted anyway. Yeah, you can do online dating too. You know, that works for a lot of guys. Get on what, Plenty of Fish, Match.com. You can try that. Just be careful. I get catfish. But yeah, I usually, you know, I usually meet people doing the things that I like to do in that same area of interest or similar. That's that's pretty much the best way to meet people, in my opinion. Either doing what you love, doing what you like to do, or through a mutual friend, somebody that you trust, somebody with good judgment. But you know, there's some people you meet through other people. They horrible judgments. You know, in LA, go to the valley at the hookah spot. Yeah, that might be good. I never live in LA, so I don't know. Yeah, but the valley's pretty cool. I've been in the valley area. But women are everywhere in LA, though. Really? My thing, LA, man, is women are very. I find it very much easier to talk to women on the West Coast than the East Coast. Yeah, I found. Yeah, talking to women in LA is very. They're not that hard to talk to. They got a joint called The Spot. It's a hookah joint. Plenty of females there at night. Okay. I don't think a lot of women don't use dating sites because he's so much thirsty man on social media. Book IG. Well, you can meet women on Facebook and Instagram. You know, I don't know about I don't know about Snapchat. I haven't been on Snapchat yet, so I don't know. But I know you can meet them on Facebook and Instagram, no doubt about it. I've heard guys bag women off Facebook and Instagram. Let me use. I've met women off Facebook. Women are using sites. The screen for money and looks. Yeah, they do target guys for money and looks. You're right about that. But that don't got nothing to do with you. You don't gotta be a part of that. Yeah, today, man. Today, man, you can meet women. So many options to meet women today. No doubt about it. Fat Hispanic women, ugly black women. I feel a lot of you black. Not playing fish attendant. Yeah. Now, when it comes to Plenty of Fish, this has been my experience with Plenty of Fish. The response you get on Plenty of Fish is going to be dependent upon where you live at in the country. That's been my experience. I'll give you an example. When I was in Charlotte, I used to meet women off of Plenty of Fish like weekly. I'm talking like 2 women a week for like, I did this for like 6, 8, 9, 10 months. I'm eating 2 women a week off Plenty of Fish, even if it's for 30 minutes to an hour. Even if it was like, hey, come to my job for like an hour, we'll sit and talk, right? Now, when I moved to Georgia, it wasn't like that. And then when I was in South Carolina, it was similar to being in North Carolina, shooting fish in a barrel. When I moved to Georgia, no, it wasn't like that. And then when I went on vacations, like places like South Florida, San Diego, I used to meet women off Plenty of Fish on vacation. So it was like shooting fish in a barrel again. But in Georgia, nope. It was a low response here. So I feel you with that. Being a black man on Plenty of Fish and Tinder. Snapchat is the new wave. IG and Facebook are old news. That's what's Youngin told me. I don't know. It might be. I haven't been on Snapchat, but I know a lot of people talking about it. There's a lot of buzz. So you could be right about that, though. Oh shit. Oh, hold up, guys. I'll be right back. All right, guys. I'm back. Yeah. A lot of these guys are sending these girls money on Twitter. I seen that. What's up, Reynolds Design? Tokyo? What you doing over there? Where you live at in Tokyo? Oh, you work there? Oh, okay. I know that at. How long you been over there? Yeah, I know, Zoe. 1.5 years. Oh, okay. How you like it over there so far? How's the girls over there so far? What's been your experience? What's your social life like? Japan is a very difficult place to live, man. It really is. Oh my God. It's a hard place to live, man, for a lot of people, man. I'm telling you. Even for me. I'm telling you. Some people don't last for 6 months when they go to Japan. They don't last for 6 months, man. Yeah, I agree, though. So, how did you find the girls? How did I find the girls? I went to the club. I went to the club and I went to the bars. The bars, in the beginning, it was the bars and the clubs. Yeah, that's how I found them in the beginning. Reynolds Design. Oh no, you got to go to don't go to them type of bars. No, you got to go to the regular bars. Of course, there's double standards over there. There's double standards everywhere. You got to go to You got to go to Roppongi. Go to Roppongi. There's a lot of places in Roppongi you can go to. It's changed. Roppongi has changed a lot over the years, but you can still have a good time. You'll definitely find them there in Roppongi. No doubt about it. No, not in Roppongi. Not in Tokyo. You're not gonna stand out in Tokyo, Zoe. No. Nope. Especially in the Roppongi area, you're not going to stand out being the only black guy. No, there's a lot of black people out there. Yeah, it is. I know you live at. I used to catch the train all the time. Yeah, I used to catch the train all the time. I went to Japan 2016 to visit for like about 2 weeks. Yeah, it's changed a lot over there, man. A lot. Near the base, I went to the bars, the local bars near the base. What up, Jay? Oh, you about to pass through Atlanta in 20 minutes. Where you going at? Where you going at, Jay? Yo, bang, bang. What up? Ohio. Oh, you're a truck driver. Okay. London. London in the house. Shit. Man, I got viewers worldwide now. Shit, man. Yo, what up? Common Sense TV. Man, I heard London was high as shit. That's true, bang, bang? I heard it's very expensive over there. They said New York ain't got nothing. New York City ain't got nothing on London. The cost of living. That's true, bang, bang? How true is that? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Listen, New York City ain't got nothing on London. You're from London? Oh, depends on where in London. South London. Yeah, haven't been over there yet. The east is slightly cheaper than west. Oh, okay. Hey, there's a part in London. Somebody was telling me about, man. Like historical side of London, it's like they compared it to Brooklyn. What side of London is that? You know what I'm talking about? Oh, it's east side. Yeah, it's kind of some of it is a hood spot, but they said some of it is like historical. It's pretty decent, right? Yeah. They were talking about it in the 80s, and then they were talking about it like I heard somebody. I seen a video about it like 5 years ago. They were talking about it. It changed in the 90s. Okay. Well, they made it seem like it's changing now. The way they were talking about it. Central London is the shit. Why is that? Why is Central London the shit? What makes it? What's so special about Central London? You need $1 million to live in Central. Yeah, it's expensive. You need $1 million, $2 million. Damn. It's for the top dogs. Oh, okay. Shit. Hey, how's the food over there? I heard about that. They said the food tastes different. You don't got no salt. How true is that? Nah, I was in Yokosuka. I was in Yokosuka the whole time, for almost 4 years. The weather was horrible. Shit. Yeah, I'm not surprised about the weather. Hey, Reynolds Design, do you like Japanese food? What do you think about the food over there? You know, in Japanese, and yeah, well, when it's cooked. Yeah, I know, right? See, in Japan, it's all about the sauce. It's all about the sauce. It's not about seasoning over there at all. It's all about the sauce. All about the sauce. That took me some time, a little bit time. It took me some time to get used to. Oh, okay. Now, how's the women in London? I met a girl from London like, oh man, this was in this is like 7 years ago. In where the hell was I at the time? Oh, I was at a conference. I met a girl from London at a conference here in Atlanta, 2009. I met a girl from London. She flew from London to come to the conference. She was pretty cool. Nah, I ain't gotten to that. I haven't gotten to that yet, though. Real estate is the shit. You gotta get into real estate. God damn. You gotta get into that shit. No doubt, man. Glad you're getting something. I'm glad somebody's getting something out of it. You know what I mean? You don't gotta invest in houses, Zoe. You can invest in apartments. No doubt. Nah, I don't visit it. I don't visit once a year. Oh, I can't do once a year. Hell no. No, man, that's too far to be going every once in a year, bro. Too far for me to go at once a year. Now, I usually try to go every 2 to 5 years. Every 2 to 5 years, I try to go to Japan. Down in South Florida, apartments are more expensive than homes. Uh, yeah, it is. You need partners, man. Don't try and do it by yourself. Japanese women receptive to brothers. Yeah, a lot of Japanese women, they rocking with the brothers. In Japan, now outside of Japan, it varies, man. It's just gonna depend on who you are, where you live. You know, that's how that is, bro. When Japanese women come to America, oh my God, they start acting like the president. You gotta act. I gotta ask her. You sure you from Japan? God damn. She acting like the president. Got that same demeanor, same posture, and everything. So you don't know what you're gonna get when a lot of these women move. A lot of Japanese girls move to America. You don't know what you're gonna run into. Like, what the hell? If you go over to their house, it's nothing. No, you wouldn't even know they're from Japan because if you go to their house, because there's nothing in there that says they're from Japan. Ain't no picture, no statue, no clothes, no nothing. And then until you ask her where she's from, then she'll tell you Japan. You'd be like, really? I would have never known that shit. It's crazy, man. 8-bedroom, 8-bathroom apartment went 1.5 million built in 1970. Yeah, yeah, they be like that, especially in South Florida. Like girls from Tokyo. No, but when a lot of them girls come to America, man, they become Americanized like overnight, man. Sometimes, really, you know, they forget about where they came from when they come over here. Majority of them, they throw out all them rules that were back home. They throw all that stuff goes out the window. Like, damn. Yeah. Yeah. I know a lot of Japanese people that live here in America. I met a lot of them. I don't talk to a lot of them no more. Because they're on some Trump type shit. I'm not down with all that shit. I can't tolerate that type of behavior. I end up cursing them out. Tell her to go to hell. Yeah, you're right, Bang Bang. I can't tolerate that type of behavior. I don't tolerate disrespect from nobody. Yeah, you got to get them fresh as soon as they touch down. Yeah, you're right about that. Especially if they got to get a job and start working with other people in the dominant society. After 6 to 12 months, you'd be like, what the hell? Man. And there's a lot of them, the funny thing is, a lot of Japanese girls will move here and they don't want nothing to do with a Japanese guy at all, period. When they come here. I'm like, what? What's going on here? They don't want nothing to do with a Japanese guy over here. Man, shit. 97% of them they're looking for a white guy to date when they get over here. 97%, man. The ones that don't get with a white guy is because they can't. So they have to settle. But it's just crazy how a lot of these women think when they come over here. Yep, you're right. Reynolds Design, you're right. You're right about that. Everybody, all the women, unfortunately can't get who they want. You get who you are. You don't get what you want. This is why I always say you got to work, you got to build yourself up. Because the better you become as a man, as a person, the better quality of people you're going to surround yourself with. The more money you're going to make, the better relationships you're going to make. And I go on and on and on. You get what you are. You don't get what you want. A lot of women don't understand that. Women especially they really don't understand that concept. Because women are taught to date up. They're taught to date up. And it doesn't work out like that for most women. Most women are not going to be able to pull that off. The ones that do pull it off, there's a price to pay when it comes to that. You're right, Zoe. The propaganda has a lot to do with it. No doubt about it. Propaganda and the isms, all of them, isms. The propaganda and all the isms has a lot to do with it. Yeah. I did a video that I put up on my Patreon 2 days ago, talking about the biggest problems with relationships in this country. And I talk about the isms and how it basically creates a lot of confusion. So go check out my Patreon, patreon.com/SharpGame. It's a private video. I put it up there on Patreon for a reason. Yeah, check it out. What? Look like we got a troll in the room. I think this is my first troll, man. Yeah, my first troll. Let's see. Yeah, get rid of him. My first troll, man. Get rid of him. You have a fetish. What you telling me that for? Go take care of your fetish. That's weird. What are you telling me about your fetishes for? We don't want to hear that shit. Yeah, I knew it was coming one day. You sound gay, dude. You want to see my feet? Get out of here. Well, I'm not into that stuff, bro. Take that somewhere else. Yeah, get you up out of here. Let's see. Get him up out of there. Little weirdo. You were here in Japan for 2 years. Nah, I was in Japan for like almost 4 years. Yep, almost 4 years, man. I learned a lot when I was over there. Yep. I had a good time though. I speak a little bit, man. Very little. You know, I speak just enough to get by. I understand more than I speak. What's up, Cosmic Warrior? Do you speak Reynolds design? How much Japanese do you speak? Very little? Yeah, just like me. I never had a reason to speak because most of the people I was around, they were bilingual. So, I never had a reason to speak. You know? Most Japanese people I hung around out there, they traveled a lot. So a lot of them went to school in America or Australia. So they were bilingual. You know? So I didn't have to speak Japanese. I didn't. What for? I didn't need to speak. You know. So how long are you gonna be over there? Do you have a contract or you got a regular job or what? Yeah, in Japan, man, it pays to know the right kinds of people to be around. I'm telling you. How the racism in Japan, blacks heard they hate us more than the. I have a contract over there. Oh, you have a contract over there. Oh, okay. So you're gonna be there as long as you have the contract, pretty much. You know. Well, Zoe, the hate is the hate over in Japan. Uh, the hate is about the same, but the only difference is they don't bother you physically. You don't have to worry about cops bothering you, or no one's gonna physically do anything to you. You know, you're not gonna be allowed in certain areas, certain environments. Like you might not be able to go into certain clubs. Might not be able to get a job, certain places, because Japan is not a foreign friendly place. So but here's the thing, they don't just dislike you just because you're black. They dislike you because you're a foreigner first. That's the difference. See, in America, they dislike you just because you're black. In Japan, they dislike you because you're a foreigner first. Now, if they have an opportunity to get to know you, that could change. They might give you a chance to win them over. That's the difference. See, at least you have a chance to talk your way in to almost anything. But you're probably not going to get the benefit of the doubt compared to the Caucasians, though. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest difference. So it's America across the water. Yeah, Reynolds, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. You can talk your way into almost anything over there if you know what to say, if you know how to say it, especially if you speak Japanese. That's how that works, you know. But if you know the right people over there, you're good. You're good to go. Now, I still got friends and I still know people that live in Japan. And they're doing pretty well. It's high as shit over there. Damn, that's another high place. God, that's another expensive place, man. You mentioned the one time that you were close to getting married. Yeah, I was close to getting married there. Once. Yeah, once. Yeah, but see, I never wanted to get married when I was in the Navy. That was something that I would never do. You know? So I didn't want to do that. You're funny, Zoe. You're funny. That's funny. Oh boy. Hey, what made you want to go? What made you go to Japan, though, Reynolds? Why Japan? Why not? I don't know. Why not Thailand or Singapore? Oh, you was offered a contract there. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Japan, though, they offering a lot. They kind of opened things up. You was in India before? Oh shit! How was that over there? How's India? I never been there. I would think India would probably be much better than Japan. Am I right or wrong? I would think India would be a little better living wise than Japan socially. More. Yep. Like I said, India will probably be much better. The women are cool. Hey, the women are cool in India. I bet. I heard about it. How much is the state tax in Atlanta? It's high, man. State tax high here. Can you get the funds back? You get some back. You're not gonna get everything back unless you have a tax shelter, like a nonprofit or something like that. You know, depends on who do your taxes. I mean, if the person that does your taxes, some of these people are not on your side. You know, they're not looking out for you, your best interest. So it really depends on who does your taxes. Shit. I don't know about the rest of these other towns, but in this area, it's about 12, 13%. And where I live at. Yeah, I know it's more than likely it's gonna be different. Like if you go like say Savannah, it's probably gonna be a little different in Savannah, the taxes. You know, it varies. Oh, Fed tax. Oh shit. Now, federal tax, man, that shit could be like 30%. It's like I think it's like 30%. But you know, it's really dependent upon if you work a job, you're gonna get killed with taxes if you work a job. But if you got a job and you got a nonprofit or a LLC on the side or a corporation on the side, you can write a lot of that shit off. You know what I'm saying? So it really depends on what how you set up, what type of position you're in. I did a whole video talking about this shit. I did a video on my other channel talking about LLCs and setting up corporations and all that shit. I did that video like 80 videos ago. I did a video about that when I started my other channel like a long 6 months ago. I do Uber and Lyft on the side. Oh, you do? Okay. How's that for you? What's your experience been like? People feel entitled. Why you say that? Why you say people feel entitled? I could never. I couldn't. When I first heard about it, Uber and Lyft, I don't want to do that shit. I don't want to do it. No, I don't want to do it. But when I first heard about it, I was like, I don't. I'm never going to do that shit. You know, more power to anybody else that's doing it, Lyft and Uber. But I'm not doing it. Some drivers spoil them, and they expect that across the board. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see how that can happen. You know, And what the drivers be doing to spoil them? They give me some examples. What, they be giving them shit? Giving them drinks? What? Candy, drinks, snacks? They probably doing that type shit. The hell? Waters charges Apple and Samsung tonight. Yeah, I can see them doing. I can see people doing that, and they think They think everybody's supposed to do it. They think it's like they're like Uber and Lyft standards to feed them. Yeah, I can see how people could get spoiled. I can definitely see how that can happen. The star bleaching, and even the good girl types. I put 11K miles on my car for like 3,400. Well, do you think it was worth it? Or you don't think it was much profit or what? A leeching woman, a woman that's a leech, basically, she's trying to get as much as she can get out of you without giving very little in return. That's basically what a leech is, Cosmic Warrior. They're not trying to give anything. They're not trying to share anything. So those types of people, you need to tell them to kick rocks. They're just trying to use you. That's all they're trying to do, really. So it doesn't have as far as being a good girl, bad girl, whatever, it don't really matter. Some people, if they're trying to take advantage of you, they're just trying to take advantage of you. That's it. You know, they're trying to hustle you. They're just trying to hustle you. They probably had those intentions off top. Everybody, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. What about the women who aren't career driven? What about them? If they're not career driven, they're just not. What about them? There's nothing you can do about that. If someone don't have a lot of drive and ambition, there's nothing you can do about that. That the ambition comes from inside them. There's nothing you can do. You can't talk no woman into doing that, being that way, or can't talk nobody into having ambition and drive. They don't got it. They just don't got it. Are they the worst picks? No. Because it's like some women will go to work, come home, look at TV, eat, sleep, wake up the next day, do the same shit over again. Some women just want to work a job, and that's it. But they don't want to do anything else. They don't have no drive, no ambition. They're not entrepreneurs or they're not trendsetters. They're not trying to do none of that shit. But that doesn't make them a bad person. They're just not built like that. They don't have to do anything else. That's the problem. See, the average person, they're only going to do something different if they have to, in most cases. Housewife, I mean, I don't see how, look, these women that say, hey, I'm a housewife, all they got, their husband or whoever the guy is, he's just a big ass trick. That's all he is. So I don't say they bad. I just say she just found a guy that's willing to pay all the bills and trick off on her. Basically it. I wasted so much time with a girl who stayed in the same screwed up position with me as she didn't even get her down. Yeah, some people just don't have that drive. That's all. There's nothing you can do about that. You can't talk to them into doing anything. If they don't want to do it, they just ain't gonna do it. But a lot of women, when they come to that house, being housewives, they think it's cute. They be bragging about it too. How I don't have to work. They think that shit is cute. And a lot of these women are control freaks on the low too. That's another thing. But the guys that they get with, if that's what the guy want, knock yourself out. That's not the type of girl for me, personally. You can make a housewife sign a prenuptial agreement. Is it legal? Is it legal for what? To be a housewife? I mean, nothing wrong being a housewife. Yeah, she can sign a prenup just like anybody else can sign a prenup. You have to understand, a prenup doesn't protect you from everything. You know what I mean? If you marry into the state, there's always going to be some type of loophole. This is why a lot of guys opt out. They don't want to get married to the state. They'll get married anywhere else, any other type of marriage, contract, whatever, because they don't want to go to court. Support Trump, bro. He's our president, last savior. Why should I support somebody like Trump? I have her sign a prenup so she can clean out your pockets. Trump equals Jesus, really? If you say so. He is a committed religion to the world needs Trump, and Trump needs us. Yeah, you trolling. I got a second troll. God, man, we breaking records today, baby. A second troll. Let me get you up out of here, buddy. Yeah, I'm breaking records today, man. That tells me I'm doing something right. Black women in Atlanta are cool. Some cool, some not. Yeah, I agree with you, Cosmic Warrior. Only a fool would say what that guy just said. Guy or girl, whoever he was. I know, right? I'm moving up. God damn it. I don't know, Cosmic Warrior. I don't know why would a troll come over here of all the places. You watch them on YouTube to read a book. You need to do the opposite, Cosmic Warrior. You need to read more books than watch YouTube. Atlanta is just known for down low people just because of black population. LA has even more down low people. Yeah, there's a lot of down low people in LA. Way much more than here in Atlanta. I agree with that 100%. Happy Station. So if I marry a woman out of the U.S., she can't sue me in a divorce. Nah, not if. What do you mean? If y'all in two separate countries, or what? What do you mean? Give me a little bit more details than that, though. If you get married to a woman if you go through the state, a woman can sue you. If you're in U.S. territory, you get married by a priest, preacher, pastor. Yeah, you can be sued. If you get married on base, any U.S. territory, that could be base, military, any type of territory that's, I guess, protected by the U.S. government, military, whatever. If you get married on that soil to a woman, and if it goes bad, you can be sued. Yeah, I agree, Cosmic Warrior. If I take a woman, can she sue? If you take a woman born in America to Brazil to get married, can she sue me? It depends on where you got married at. You got married in America. If you take a woman in America, if you got married to a woman in America and you go to Brazil, can she sue you? That's what you mean? Watch them. Good question. So I'm put it like this: if you get married to a woman in America and y'all move to Brazil, y'all probably have to get married again if y'all decide to live over there long term, because the marriage is on paper here in America, on American soil. That's how that works. Just like if you get married here in Japan, if let's say if I go to Japan right now, and let's say I'm married, me and my family, I'm taking me and my wife and my kids, we move into Japan, right? Technically, in Japan, on the Japanese soil, we're not married, right? Because we didn't get married in Japan, right? We didn't get married it's just really a sticky situation when it comes to that shit. Now, if how does shit work? If you get married to, let's say you went to Japan, you got a contract just like on your own, and you get married in Japan on Japanese soil, but now and technically in Japan you're married, but if you want to bring her back to America, you're gonna have to get married to her in America or on American territory. If you want to bring her back to America, that's how it works. It's really a complicated situation, really. It really is. Yeah. So if you got married in Brazil, you can bring her with you, but y'all gotta do the paperwork here in America saying that y'all husband or wife. So what you're gonna have to do, you're gonna have to have that marriage certificate that they gave y'all in Brazil. You're gonna have to show proof of y'all marriage here in America. That's how they do that. If you take a girlfriend, well, girlfriend, that don't mean shit, bro. Girlfriend, there's no such thing as a girlfriend. Let's get that out of the way. Let's get this out of the way. Let's get this out of the way real quick. There's no such thing as a girlfriend. Either you're married or you're single. Let's get this girlfriend thing out of the way real quick. I'm glad you brought that up, Cosmic Warrior. Either you're married or you're single. There's no such thing as a girlfriend when it comes to law and public policy. So let's get that out of the way. That's nonsense. Either you're married or you're single. If you go to court, you talk to any attorney and start talking about your girlfriend, they're gonna laugh at you. They're gonna laugh at you so hard. Everything. The reason why that is, everything has to be on paper. They don't know who the hell that woman is with you. She could be a prostitute. They don't know. You have to have proof of, you got to show. This is why when you go through immigration, you have to have proof of who you are. Passport, ID, something like that. No, it doesn't count in the U.S. soil. That's the whole point I'm trying to make, Zoe. If you get married in anywhere else other than American soil, other than on American soil, it doesn't count. You can transfer your paperwork over, but that's a process. Evil boy genius. What's up, man? Well, when it comes to, you got to set your boundaries. Evil boy genius. You got to set your boundaries early in a relationship. Once the relationship is established, you just got to set boundaries. That's all. I can't see a woman refusing getting married in another country. They may think it's a vacation. What do you mean, Cosmic Warrior, by that? Can the lawyers loophole me in Japan? No, they can't loophole you into paying nothing. If you don't want to pay the money, you don't want to pay the money. How a lawyer going to loophole you into paying something that you don't want to pay for? And as long as we go, it should be fine. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it works. Because the pastor or the priest, whoever gets married to you, is gonna send proof off that what he did, that he, on that particular day and time. They're gonna send that off to the state or to whatever they call it in these other countries. So you can't. This is why when you go to get your marriage license, you got to sign and you got to pay, and they got all that shit on records. It's a business. It's a business. You can't fake nothing. There's no fraud marriage, no such thing. There's too much paperwork. You got 2-3 forms of paperwork. When you go down there and pay the money for your marriage license, you got a copy of that. And then when the priest or the preacher or the pastor get married to you, they got documents on that. They're gonna say, "Hey, I did this in this time on this particular day to this man and this woman." You can't really. There's no such thing as a fraudulent marriage. You can't really get away with that shit. Because the preacher, most preachers have a I think a 501(c) that they that they have to keep keeping good standards. So they don't fuck around like that. They take it seriously. Most priests and pastors they don't mess around. As long as we go through some. Yeah, but marriage is a big business. Big business, man. You have to understand, marriage was never for working class people. That's why so many divorces in America. It was never for working class people. It was for the rich and wealthy. Yeah, it only take 10 minutes. They just read off, tell you to say this, you repeat it. It'll take 10 minutes. All you got to have is 1 to 2 witnesses. That's it. It's easy to get married, but it's hard to get out if you're getting divorced. See how that works? See how they got the game? See how they got the game rigged? That's how they got it rigged. To get out of a marriage, they got all these attorneys involved. Because and the game is to have the man and the woman bickering, going back and forth, talking about what they want, and one person greedy, one person they can't figure out what they want or whatever. That's what the attorneys say anyway. Most of the time, the attorneys are the one that's playing them against each other. What language you speak? I speak English. We speak English over here, homeboy. We don't know what you talking about. So it's big business, man. No, I'm not losing my cool. Never that. Yeah. Marriage is big. Relationships is big business, man. But people, they don't treat it like that. They act like it's I don't know, man. They treat their relationships and marriage kind of like a damn a party, like an event, some shit like that. I'm like, it's like they just, I don't know, man. They get all emotional. The best part about a marriage is the wedding for most people. The wedding is the best thing, but the whole entire process. This is the wedding. That's it. When the wedding's over, it's downhill from there for most couples. Yeah, it's funny, but it's true, man. People don't really take it serious. Yeah, a lot of families don't split up. I mean, they don't get a divorce. You're right. I know a lot of families that don't get a divorce. They stay together on paper, but they're doing their own thing. They do it like that because they don't want to break the family up. And you know what? I feel them on that. Yeah, I feel them on that. 100%. There's some families, man, shouldn't split up. I feel them on that. Yeah. A Cosmic Warrior, you thinking about getting married soon or what? And if I was in my 20s today, man, I wouldn't get married. Oh, you're not? Okay. I was with a girl that was married. Her sex game was top notch, but she wasn't staying long. Well, most married women that's probably gonna be the best sex you ever had, bro. Yeah. You know why that is, Evil Boy Genius? Is because she's been suppressing her sexual desires for so long. Because 9 times out of 10, she's not having sex with the husband. Damn. So the married life is no more. No, I'm not saying that, Zoe. I'm just saying that espresso on set. No, I'm not saying that, Zoe. All I'm saying is you can do the same thing today without being married. That's all I'm saying. You can have 2 women start an empire today. You don't have to actually be married, you know. She also told me her husband smashed her in one position for years. Well, she didn't like it. Them pictures of women with them gigantic motion bodies in your early videos and thumbnail made me click on a lot of old videos and got me into watching this channel. Nah, I wasn't doing it for clickbait though. No, it wasn't about the clickbait thing. I wasn't even thinking about that, bro. I didn't even know what clickbait was until people started saying it all like 2 years ago. I'm like, clickbait? What the hell is that? You know, I wasn't even thinking about that. I just saw the pictures and I said, these are some nice looking women. And I just used the picture for the thumbnail. That's basically that's how I was thinking at the time. Yeah, I know. But there was one girl, a Japanese girl, picture I used, and she didn't like me using her picture, so I kind of slacked off on most of the thumbnails I use now are pictures that people off the free pictures that anyone can use. So if you give you the ultimate, so what if she gives you the ultimatum? So what are we doing? What are we doing when it comes to what? Here in the land. Oh, you sent me oh, that was you, Jay. You sent me a DM on Instagram. They were sexy without exposing too much. Yeah, 100% cosmic warrior. No, she may have her own fantasy, but the only like one. Yeah, this that's gonna be the best sex you ever had when it comes to married women, boy. They be all backed up. Let me check your picture out, Jay. It's a nice day out here in the ATL. Oh, wait, man. Oh, well, that's more like a question, Zoe. If a woman asks you that, I'll just tell her how I feel. But the answer's gonna be no. I know we're in a new day and time. Women are asking guys to get married. Yeah, I see you, Jay. I got you. See, you look like you're in traffic. That's the everyday traffic here, though. You know, the ATL. Yep, ATL, baby. Yeah, you're right, Cosmic Warrior. You know, we live in a capitalistic society. Especially people that live in these big cities. They're like vultures. You did. Hey, y'all follow me on Instagram. I forgot about that. Everybody, follow me on Instagram. Have you ever been with a woman but you click more? The sister? Nah, I never done that. I never had that. I try to stay away from the girl's sister. I try to stay away from that. I try to stay away from relatives, mom, family, anybody in the family. I kind of those are just my boundaries, though. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to their friends, I don't care if they're friends or not. If it's her friends. That's how I get down now. Yeah, I see your picture. Hold up. All right, Cosmic Warrior, take it easy. Get some sleep. What? Too early to go to sleep. So, hey, Jay, where you live at? You live in Vegas? Feet. Well, guys, it's been real. It's been 2 hours. 2 hours. Now I'm about to sign off. I used to live in Vegas. I live in Florida now, but I'm where. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, all right, guys, I'm about to sign off, man. So hey, if you like what you heard, man, share this video. I was talking to you, man. Same to you, Reynolds. You like this video? Hey, share it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Hey, check out my website, chooseyourrelationships.com. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.